Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? Guys, don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Typical Tuesday today. Super duper quiet, calm, chill, boring. You know what it is. But the market, very calm. Very, very calm. I mean, we got some altcoin pullback, but that's no big deal. Besides the obvious altcoin pullback, Bitcoin's holding strong. Stock market's doing okay. You know, amidst all of the indecisiveness, the market's doing pretty decent. Index said, yo, what's going on, Index? What's going on, Tom Select Scope? All right. I'm not prepared. Okay. Whew. All right. How's everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday, guys. We are chilling. We are ready. Tom Select Scope said, nah, look at semis after hours. Trump Nvidia news crushed them. Yeah, but Nvidia getting crushed in comparison to the stock market, or I'm sorry, to the crypto market, they're pretty similar. Pretty similar. Let's get the webcam on. Hey, happy Tuesday, guys. I'm still holding onto my mantra of Tuesdays kind of stink, but we're here, so let's see what we can make of it. Bitcoin currently trading at 83,754, 740. Fahid said, "Can I borrow Tom Selleck's goat? I want to make dinner." Damn. Bitcoin, at least on the Bitstamp chart, we do have a confirmed red dot on the 4-hour time frame. We're still getting rejection potential. So we had our W down here. We're going up. We got an M. Are we going to come back down maybe to a midpoint and then W off of that? Maybe off of 80K? I wouldn't be mad at that. I could see that happening. For now, I would not be surprised if we got a little bounce, a little chop sideways, a little relief. There's no sense in zooming out. You guys know what this line is. Bitcoin dominance is chilling. Got a little bit pumpy for a second. Almost hit 64 again. It's getting close. If it breaks through 64, we're looking for 66. Otherwise, it's going to be 3 hits to the upside, and then hopefully some altcoin relief. We do have bearish div forming on Bitcoin dominance. Not sure how divergence affects us, but the RSI is lower while the price is higher, or the percentage in this case is higher. So hopefully that plays out in altcoin's favor. Let's get back to our Bitcoin Binance chart and update our liquidation lines from the liquidation heat map. Let's see. Apparently KuCoin and Binance went down today because of Amazon Web Service disruption, which is crazy. 83,313 representing Detroit. I like it. Nice. And then we got 84,813. Oops, I'm just typing, I guess. Okay. Well, that's a different thing. What is going on here? Green. Make it. There we go. Okay. And then we got 85,632. Do you see that there's not a lot of bulls or bears on either side? Like there's a lot of bears up top, right up here at 86,382. That's a big one right there. What is happening? 86,382. Am I typing the wrong thing? 86,382. Okay, well then what happened to this one? 85,632. Okay, we're good. We're good. Figured it out. So we are getting a little dumpy poo. We did have a confirmed red dot on the 4-hour for Binance as well. So we're getting some bearish price action here. Not gonna lie. Pretty bearish. Is it gonna turn around and trick everybody? That's very possible. Tom Selleck's Goat said, I'll get you some milk. Vahid said, check out the scam mantra Ohm for fun. Let's go take a look at Ohm really quick. Ohm. Ooh, nice little recovery again. Very nice. Yeah, see, this got an initial bounce, and then it got a secondary bounce. They're claiming that it wasn't insiders or anything like that. I haven't seen anything to confirm or deny any of the reports. But CoffeeZilla hasn't, like, lost his tits all over X yet, so I'm assuming it was not a legitimate scam rug pull scenario. It does kind of seem like something crazy and weird happened, which I'm not gonna lie is super duper sketchy and kind of makes me want to steer clear of centralized exchanges even more now, because that was who they put the blame on, which is crazy. But who knows, man, who knows. Tom Selleck's Goat said, we going back to the lows one more time? That is very, very possible in my book. I would not be surprised to see that. Looking for potential touch of 75-ish. My bullish scenario, though, is to stay above 80. If we break 80 and we break 78, we're probably going down to 75-ish, which I wouldn't mind, because we got that before. You know, we got this W, and then this little baby W. I wouldn't be surprised to see another one. It doesn't have to be a W again, but another touch to create a larger W. Whoops. Here, let's get rid of that too. There we go. Okay. ETH is currently down 1.95%, rejecting off of 1670 again a couple of times now. 1, 2, 3 hits, almost technically 4 hits to the upside. Could not quite get above that 1670 resistance, so making a little curl back down. We get a confirmed red dot here as well. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the confirmed red dot kind of says a lot to me, but I'm trying to chill for a moment because it is Tuesday and the market's very news driven at the moment, and it's been very quiet lately. Sol looking like a potential head and shoulders scenario right here. I believe a ascending broadening wedge is bearish, but I don't know if this counts as an ascending broadening wedge. It didn't really get big enough for me to really have enough confluence on either end for me to be confident in it. If it loses 125, then it's probably going to 120. If it loses 120, it's probably going to 100. So we'll see how it plays out. As of right now, I think Sol was our best recovery out of everything so far, but I don't really know. I don't really know yet. A lot of people are talking about Sol again in a positive light, which is good. Total 3 is down 1.46%, recoupling to our fractal, looking good, holding our purple support line, which is great. If we could chop along this line and then start to bust the upside around April 19th, I would be very, very happy. But we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Like I said, we've decoupled from the fractal way more than once. It hasn't been very dramatic when it does happen, but it does happen. It's literally just a repeat of market psychology. You know, rinse, repeat. That's all a fractal is. It gives you a general idea of what's played out in the past and how it could play out this time around. That's why I like them so much, because it makes sense. This is stuff that's happened already. So let's do a quick update of total market cap as well. Yeah, crypto total market cap also recoupling to its fractal. Looking for a potential another top around, just maybe break above 2.7 trillion for a moment. Around April, end of April, around my birthday. My birthday's coming up soon, guys. We're getting close to our 1,000 sub goal. So if you guys could share the channel, that would be pretty cool. If everyone here shared the channel and got one more person to subscribe, we would have 8 more subscribers. But that's, that's a start. Eight in a day is pretty significant. All right. I gotta upload more static videos. Those are usually what catch on. Total market cap, yeah. I'm looking for maybe a little more lull for a moment until towards the end of April. Then we get one more peak, and then one more valley. Everyone's gonna get mad this entire time. I can see it now. I can see it already. ADA is down 3.92% on the day. Potential bear flag that we've been watching. It's potential. Don't quote me on this, but Tom Sellerscoat said, "Who am I going to share it with? I have no friends. I'm in the same boat." That's why I rely on you guys. Cardano is trading at 61.02. If it loses 60, it's probably going to 55. If it loses 55, it's probably going down to 50. The bear flag target is around 50, which in my opinion is not a bad buy because it seems to rebound off of that quite confidently every single time. But I do have a lower trend line that we've been following for quite some time on ADA that does show it potentially going down to around 47-ish. So we'll see if it gets that bad. SNEK is down 3.88% as well. Another potential bear flag with a potential target of the previous bottom. So XRP is down 1.53. Also potential bear flag. Everyone's going to tell me that's not a bear flag, but I mean, if it plays out like a bear flag, then why can't it be a bear flag? You know what I mean? This thing's potential bear flag target, probably the exact same thing as everything else, the local bottom. Yep. What's nice about these is they're very symmetrical. They do this, and then they do this. And then eventually, it goes up higher. It might stop short even. So maybe it does one of these and you get your higher low. It's not a fulfilled bear flag. Therefore, invalidating the bearish sentiment and exploding to the upside. HBAR is down 4.87% on the day. Looking a little bit spicy on HBAR. Broke below 1593, so it's probably going to start spiking down pretty hard here. Looking for support at 14,018. If it can't find support there, then looking for 1248. I would love to see it get back above 15.9 for now, because that does seem like a relatively decent support area. We gotta wait for the 4-hour candle close, which is in 35 minutes. The daily close contest is in 25 minutes. We got a very special presentation for the daily close contest that I'm excited to show you guys. Provided very graciously by one of our very own subscribers and a fellow Discord member. So I'm excited to show you guys that. It's pretty sick. Sweet doing the bear flag thing. Potential target, previous low, right around 169. So we'll see if that plays out. Easter is on Sunday. That's exciting. My daughter's birthday is on Friday, so I'm probably not going to stream on Friday. If I do, it's going to be very, 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 very late. So I'm saying that out loud right now, and I'm probably going to say it out loud every single day until that happens. So just so everyone's fully aware, Friday I'm probably not going to stream. Ondo is down 5.12% on the day, chilling at 83.05. It did break below 84.84. So we're looking for a potential support at 80. If it breaks below that, then we're looking for 72. Ondo was performing very, very well. This does not have a bear flag scenario playing out. This thing's been not very bearish, honestly. Like, it rebounded very quickly. It was chopping in between 80 and 84. It broke down, got support at 67, and then it tried to establish a new range between 84 and 90, and it seems to be breaking down again for a second. If it does one of these, that would be sick. Honestly, I could see that playing out, because all you gotta do is fake everybody out every single time, and nobody will win. And then the market maker will just perpetually make money for forever by faking out everyone and their mother. Which is sad and depressing for some folks, but for others, it's thrilling and trade-worthy. So, Tom Sellerscoat said, I think Ondo going to be a top performer when shit pops off again. I agree. Aerodrome is down 10.5% on the day. So we got a little WM situation playing out on Arrow, which is not great. It did break below its support at 40. It's chilling at 392 right now. If it continues to tumble, I guess maybe look for potential support right around 3.5. Oof. It's getting spicy, man. It is getting spicy. Yeah, Tom, I agree about Ondo, especially it being RWA and Ohm kind of doing what it just did. Ondo is going to be like it's going to be the meme. The guy's going to be like walking with Ohm and like looking back at Ondo. You know what I mean? Renders down 5.09%. Another rejection at 4. It was trying, it was doing really good. Rejected at 4. We got our W going into an M scenario playing out once more. I don't know if the M's going to play out all the way. If we find support at 350, I'll be happy. But if it breaks that, then we're going to at least 315, potentially lower. Is this a bear flag? Maybe? This is a possible bear flag as well. The target's going to be the same as they always are, just low. Almost the previous low, which is a little bit spicy. Hot take. Polkadot is down 3.94%. Polkadot's been stuck in between 333 and 378 since the beginning of the month. This thing's been pretty spicy. Waterfly said tariffs causing escort prices to increase. Need crypto market to do well. I feel it, man. I feel it. Polkadot is getting spicy. Or it's not spicy. It's like the opposite of spicy. Polkadot is like flavorless oatmeal. It's just oats with like hot water right now. It's just been the most boring price action. Like if you're shorting it, you're probably making a decent amount of money. We do have a confirmed red dot on Market Cipher on Polkadot as well. Fahid said, I did say tariff talk will continue as usual. Yes, you did. Polkadot down 3.97%, trading at 353, stuck in between 333 and 378. It's at the midpoint right now, so a bounce off of this point would be nice. Otherwise, it's probably going back down to 333, and that, in my opinion, would be the bear flag fulfilled, so keep an eye on that. CAS is down 4.75% on the day. It still kind of looks like it's laddering up. It doesn't really look like it's getting ready to break down or anything. It just looks like it's building its next move. Maybe I'm crazy and wrong, but it does look good. I think CAS looks like the best chart I've seen all day, which is crazy because this thing's usually uber bearish. We do have 2 confirmed red dots on the 4-hour time frame for CAS, so we'll see if those play out. If those don't, then that, in my opinion, signals immense strength. Mr. Roberts said, hey, JJ. Hello, gang. What's going on, Mr. Roberts? Guys, we got 19 minutes until the daily close contest commences. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys. Please, if you can, share the channel, share the stream with a friend, and tell them to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month. I would greatly appreciate it. It would be a sick birthday present from you guys to me. I appreciate you. Oh, okay. Avalanche is down 5.27% on the day, chilling at 1905. It lost 20. It was up there for a minute. Looks like it's making a run for 1828 support, which is previous support. It might be pretty soon here time for us to start drawing some new confluence lines because we've had quite a bit of price action occur since we drew these ones. It's been a little while. So down 5.32%, looking for support at 1828 if it doesn't bounce from here. Otherwise, if it loses 1828, then we're going to 1597-ish. There might be a midpoint in there somewhere. This actually looks like a good spot as well because we got resistance turn support. So maybe it's going back down to test 1756, which I would not be surprised. Let's pull a fib if that's a fib level. Nope. I mean, I guess if I go down to the actual see, when you go to the candle bodies, it's completely different. It is a fib level. It looks beautiful right there. The, what is that, 0.05 or 0.5? I don't know. Is that even a thing? Does stuff pull back to the 0.5? But he said Waterfly wants to import them from Quebec. Drew said, hey gang, what's going on, Drew? Long time no see, friend. Welcome. SHRAP is down 4.62% on the day. Hopefully SHRAP gets support here. Otherwise, it's going lower. Looking a little miserable on SHRAP. And what stinks about this is the RSI is not even oversold yet. So it could get worse. SHRAP's great for trading. There's nice wicks down here, which is great. That means people are kind of trying to scoop it up. The volume is incredibly volatile, though, so I don't know if it's going to do anything. Drew said dog dad life. Nice. I can get with that. Yeah, looking for a reaction down here with SHRAP. Otherwise, it's, in my opinion, it's going to turn into a lost cause. And I'm sure I'm going to say that, and someone's going to show up and be like, look at what SHRAP did. You got a confirmed green dot way back here, like first 9 days of April. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, what chart indicator name is that to make those bar section colors? Bar section colors. These? This is just me. If you're talking about this, I only use 2 indicators. I use the regular RSI and then the Fu Manchu Cipher B divergences, which is right here. I'm pretty sure it's literally just like a free open source version of Market Cipher. But if you're talking about the horizontal lines, that's just me looking at previous price action and marking the areas of confluence based on reactions. So like you got resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, then I put a line there. You got resistance here, I put a line there. Support here, I put a line there. The different colors. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Drew said, I don't get much climbing anymore, feed. Damn. I have a 13-week-old beagle puppy, and she gets all my time. Aw. Billy said, yo, 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 yo. Importing escorts, what a brilliant idea. I'm pretty sure they're Ford escorts. For legal purposes. Drew said, I sent you a picture of my pup in Discord, JJ. Okay, I'll check it out. Chainlink is looking good, dude. Chainlink charts beautifully. I don't know why. It follows all lines. I don't know if everyone and their brother's trading it or something. We got to break above our yellow trend line, which is a trend line from August of 2024, which I think every single chart has. And it's holding support right now at that trend line. We did break above 1268, got a little rejection around 1339, and it's finding support at our yellow trend line. If it can hold above this, then we'll be in good shape. Otherwise, a break below, we're probably looking at the green trend line, which also, actually, green trend line goes back even further. Kind of a legacy trend line from June 2023. So, worst case scenario, in my opinion, for Chainlink, we're potentially going down to 1149. If we break below that, then the dark orange trend line from forever ago shows us potentially going down to 9 or 8, depending on how long it takes to get there, which we're going to have to extend pretty soon here. Waterfly said, use the like button, you degens. I agree with Waterfly. If you guys could share the stream, share the channel, that would be sick. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month for my birthday. We got the daily close contest coming up in around 14 minutes, so stay tuned. Anyone can enter. It's completely free to enter. There's a potential for you to win $100, $15, or just bragging rights, or merch. It's anyone's game. It's a lot of fun. Doge is down 2.65% on the day. Got a little rejection at 1681 and a break below our green trend line, which is probably from August of 2024. Yep. And we're making our way downtown. I'm looking for probably 11 cents for Doge if we continue this macro bearish trend. Polygon Matic Pole is down 1.21% on the day. This thing may be a bear flag. If it is, then we're looking for a nubble. We're definitely looking for a nubble. We're looking for another touch of the low at 1551-ish. If it breaks that, then I'll probably expect it to come all the way back down here, probably around 5 cents. which is pretty spicy, honestly. I might open up a forever short on Polygon Manic Pole. Irresponsibly, not financial advice, but if you guys are looking to trade leverage, I do have affiliate links down in the description that help the channel out. It's been pretty horrendous to try to trade the past week. It sucks. There's no volatility. Everything's boring. I don't know. I'm bored with it. I've gotten so bored that I'm working more on purpose. NEAR is down 3.83% on the day. Get a touch of our lower trend line, which is not bad. Index said, I want a hot dog if I win today. You get what you get. Billy said, JJ, why do you still even mention Polygon? It's in the watch list. We gotta make another vote, man. We gotta get rid of Polygon. We gotta get rid of, what else? Shrap. And we gotta replace them with two assets that actually make sense. NEAR looks good though. We had a little fake out to the downside. We're potentially finding support here on our orange trend line around $2, which is a nice culmination of everything coming together. A nice round number, nice psychological number going along with our trend line. So if that holds, then we'll be looking good. Chili's is down 2.83% on the day. Probably looking for Chili's to come down and touch 0.03447 and see where we go from there. I would love to see Chili's make another run, but again, I hate to say it. Actually, I'm going to say it because Hoff's probably ain't even here. I think we should get rid of Chili's. I think Chili's on the watch list is pretty mediocre. Silver got a little bit pumpy today. Very nice. MicroStrategy got a little bit choppy, I guess. A little bit boring. DXY got a little bit curly, maybe. NASDAQ got a little bit dumpy. S&P got a little bit boring. And Bitcoin dominance is chilling. Let me take a sip of my chai latte. Index said just get rid of all the red ones. And we will stick with nothing. Gotta love catch-up day. Catch-up day. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, do you think we'll get a pump tomorrow with the SEC settlement? Or do you think that is priced in already? Which SEC settlement? There's been quite a few. I will say the market's been very, very news-driven. Tuesdays are relatively mediocre for the most part. Wednesdays are usually days of reversal. And the price action has been pretty sideways. So I'm not sure how sideways would reverse. I don't know if any SEC news in particular would pump us, but I would not be surprised to see some trade deal news result in some kind of market reaction. Oh, with XRP, if the SEC case gets, I thought that was settled already with XRP. I don't know. See, XRP's breaking out of a bear flag. But that might be a fake out. It could be a fake out. This might not even be a perfect bear flag. I will say it's been holding up very well. As strong as everything else normally is, XRP's been kind of outperforming everything else as far as strength is concerned. And I think that's because everyone knew that the SEC case was going to end. Like this, the fact that this thing's still up here is impressive in itself. So that's just my opinion. It is the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap besides stablecoins. So yeah, I don't know, man. You gotta make the decision yourself. But it looks good. It's holding above $2 from a TA perspective. I'm not mad at it, but mid to like short to midterm, looking for some potential downside based on this potential bear flag. But you got a decent amount of support levels. $2, $1.96. I'm sure if I went through, I could find some more. Maybe right here, $1.85. They did say it was over, but they didn't put out a final press release. Yeah, if it's just a press release, I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. Maybe though, who knows? XRP community does like news, so. Tyler said, what about Pinlink? We'll go take a look at Pinlink in a minute. Index said XRP crab mode activated for the next 5 years. Crab mode would be better than a dump. I'll tell you that much. Let's go take a look at Pinlink and see how much more boring the price can get. Job coin. Job coin's pretty funny. Buy instead of getting a job. Every once in a while, there's fun ones on the homepage. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said thank you. Of course, thank you. Thank you for smashing the like button and sharing the stream. And subscribing if you're new. I appreciate you for being here. Daily close contest coming up in 7 minutes. Pinlink did break below the blue trend line again. It is currently trading at 70.40, which is going to be probably a lot more expensive pretty soon, considering the tariffs and them building in the U.S. That's a GPU joke, by the way, for those that don't understand 70.40. Ha ha ha. For regular news, as far as Pinlink is concerned, probably a whole lot of nothing. They probably announced another partnership that doesn't make a difference. But we like Pinlink. You know, I'm being crypto miners GCC. There you go. What did I say? Another partnership. I was joking. I was joking, by the way. They literally announced another partnership. You can't make this stuff up. Brilliant. But jokes aside, we do like Pinlink. So, we got the daily close contest coming up in about 6 minutes. Let me get through some other stuff that we got. We have our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio update. Currently down $247, which is not too bad. It's 24.7%. I mean, I say not too bad compared to the other ones that I know are probably worse. It's currently being held up by Render, Ondo, ADA, Aptos, and Sol, being dragged down by Shib, Proppy, Near, Doge, and Fetch. Then we got our Memecoin portfolio post Libra, which is another $1,000 initial investment. It is down $357, which is 35.7%, which is awful. WIF is now the worst performer, followed by SNEK, which is incredibly upsetting. Then we got our best performer. This is initially a $500 investment. It's only down $64 at the moment, which is 12, almost 13%, which is really, really good. This thing's got one meme coin, one gaming coin, one real world asset coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one artificial intelligence coin, and it has been killing it. Pepe has literally been in profit majority of the time this thing has existed. Right now, Pepe's only down 29 cents from our initial buy, which is really awesome. Everything else holding up beautifully. The fact that it's only down, it's not even down $100. That's brilliant. Single digit percentage. Is it single digit? It's not single digit, but it's close. It's doing a lot better than the other two portfolios, so we're happy, we're excited. We got some news articles to go off of as well. Daily close contest in less than 4 minutes. We got ARK Invest's recent report shows Bitcoin volatility fell to an all-time low. This is not surprising at all because there has been almost no price action. We got more whales are coming into the market. Addresses holding 1,000 to 10,000 Bitcoin have climbed from 1944 to 2014 since March 5th. So whales are accumulating. We got the White House quoting themselves. I guess this is a quote from the White House. The ball is in China's court. China needs to make a deal with us. We don't have to make a deal with them. So that was interesting. We got Cybercorgs announcing that the SEC has officially closed its investigation into them, just in case you were closely following the Cybercorgs SEC investigation. After years of litigation, unjust allegations, crippling legal fees, and the biggest hurdle we could possibly encounter, we are free. I wonder if they're going to sue. Then we got Whale withdrawing 3,704 Bitcoin, worth $315 million from Kraken and Binance. That one was interesting as well. We got Argentina's president saying he's ready to sign a new trade deal with the United States. I think their flag is kind of cute. We got the Trump administration saying that the U.S. may buy Bitcoin using tariff revenue. That one's exciting as well. Very exciting. We got President Trump saying all the necessary permits will be expedited and quickly delivered to NVIDIA. I believe NVIDIA is investing $500 billion, which is $500 billion, into the United States for factories, for supercomputers and the like, you know, your typical marketing buzzwords. We got China
saying they will only engage in trade talks with the U.S. if its leaders show respect for Beijing, which is freaking hilarious and adorable. I'm sorry. The the most like, I don't know, can you even call it immature? This is the weirdest response I've ever seen in my entire life. They're like, "We'll only talk to you if you say nice things about us." Like they're 4 years old on the playground. This thing cracked me up. We got President Trump saying there's a chance that money from tariffs could be so great that it would replace income tax. I have my doubts about this happening, but I'm okay with it if it does happen. We got European Union expecting U.S. tariffs to remain in place as negotiations stall. No crap. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. We got China saying the United States is extremely shameless tariff war will backfire soon. That one was funny. We got OpenAI building their own social network to rival Elon Musk's X, according to The Verge. That one I think is funny because I'm never going to use this because they're going to steal all of our information and use it for artificial intelligence, which, you know, I'm okay with having my information stolen right now off of what's out there, but OpenAI is a little too intrusive for me. Let's get back to Bitcoin. Go down to our 1 minute time frame. We got the daily close contest coming in less than 40 seconds. Get your guesses ready, guys. We got a new interface for the daily close contest provided very graciously by our very own Index. So everybody, tell him that he's an absolute badass. I'm going to present it right now. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Dun da da da. Beautiful. All right, get your guesses ready. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Daily close contest has officially begun. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Anyone can enter, only one will win. Price target score. Should I do hold music? Look at that. The price continues to dump. Oh, money arrives just in time. J-Share 2.0, 83.7. Oops. Mr. Robbers. Okay, hold on. Mr. Robbers, 83. 754. Index. Don't judge me, by the way. This is my first time using this, so if I screw it up, it's not my fault. Feed. 83, 420, 69. Tyler. Guys, don't forget to thank Index for this interface. 83, 500 even. Tom selects goat. 83, 550. See, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After Tom selects goat, I got. Yeah, you have to give the closing. You have to guess what you think the closing price of Bitcoin is going to be. Money said daily close development. Ooh, that's fancy AF. You better get your guess in. You better get your guess in, money. Tom Selleck scope. Mr. Robbers Index said it would be mine. I know. Money said we in some real game now. Waterfly putting in a guess. 83. 601 ass. Mr. Roberts said, oh, look at the swanky UI for the closing game. It is very swanky, isn't it? Thank Index, guys. Index provided this very graciously. I only had to send him 2 feet pics.
money. Yeah, I got you. 83 692 49. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, 83 605. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who's gonna make it? Is Hoff's gonna make it at the last second? Ooh. Oh, Waterfly putting in a change? Is that what that is? 83 605 10. And then Hoff's. I got you, Waterfly. 83 557. Index said, now I'm getting horny. Not just one pick, but two. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. God damn you, Hoffs. $83 557.77. Okay. Pre-closing bell bananas to Index for the coding. Appreciate you, Index. Guys, we are officially full. We have all 10 guesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unless Digi shows up, who is our only current Cornerville Chad, which is our tier 3 channel membership. Excuse me. Or we get a new tier 3 channel membership. The polls are closed. If we get a new tier 3 channel membership, then... Oh, Tyler said, can't see price. Yes, you can. It's right here. Literally right here. Can't see price. Get out of here. You want the big one that's lagged for forever? Oh. There you go. That's what you get. Tyler the complainer. All right, there you go. How's that? I gotta figure out a good layout because I don't want to make this too small. I'm gonna be like, I can't read my name. No one can read that. That's the one that I read because this one's delayed, man. This one's always lagging. Time is up, by the way, for regular guesses. We are within our last minute. Index said I could zoom in for sure. Can I shrink this? Is that a thing? All right. Oh, I can. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Okay, I like that. Heck yeah. Can I put it? Let's put it above my head. Is that too much? Let's put it right here. Make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Tyler said, it's your computer. You can see it. I mean, that's true. That's a fair argument. All right, are you guys ready? We're going to press the button. We're going to press the button to sort by score. Are you ready? Put it over my face. Hey, right here. All right, ready? We're going to press the button. That's so nice. Dude. We got 83 420 69, 83 5, 83 550, 83 557 77, 83 605, 83 605 10, 83 666, 83 692 49, 83 7, and 83 754 even. Very cool, very nice. We got less than 3 minutes until the daily close contest concludes. Until the daily close. Mr. Robert said I got a 75-inch screen and I'm only 13 feet away. I can't see shit. Hoff said much better. All right. Money said that's faster than your format sorting, JJ. That's actually what inspired Index. He literally DM'd me and he said, you're so stupid. I'm going to make this for you for free so that you don't have to look stupid in front of your audience. It's very nice of him. He saved me from the stupidity. Oh, man. Okay. Beautiful. Bitcoin is currently trading at 83,642 and 9 cents. I gotta make sure not to move the chart too much. You guys are gonna be like, I can't see the price. 83, 625 and 90 cents. Okay, this is. We got less than 2 minutes remaining. 83, 647 and 28 cents. Which would make Waterfly the winner at the moment. 658. Oh, 680. We're at index right now. Encroaching on money. 688. Nice. Money's at 692.49. 698. It is now in money's court. Very close to J Shear 2.0. It is now officially J Shear 2.0. Is J Shear going to get another lead on Waterfly? 699.63. It is now in money's court. 1 minute, 14 seconds left on the clock. What a game. $83, 665 and 1 minute remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of the winner. 83, 675, 99, making Index the current leader on his very own leaderboard. Is the system rigged? Did Index buy merch? Did you know that when you buy merch, you usually win a shit ton of daily close contests in a row for some reason? I don't know why that happens. It just happens. So feel free to buy merch. Go to the channel. It's right in the bio as well. Go check it out. We got some deep lore merch as well. For anybody new, you probably don't know what the hell that means. Bitcoin's currently trading at 83, 632 and 84 cents. We got 20 seconds left on the clock. 632, making Waterfly in the lead. We're going to get a pump. 643. Still in Waterfly's court. 10 seconds remaining. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin on April 15th, Tuesday, 2025 is 83, 643 and 99 cents, making Waterfly our winner. Congratulations, Waterfly. 83, 643 and 99 cents. Yep. Declare champion. Congratulations, Waterfly. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. This is so freaking nice. $83,605.10. Let me get my exclamation points reaching to the end. There you go. Congratulations, Waterfly, on your victory. The actual price was $83,643 and 99 cents. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Waterfly. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat. Waterfly finally making headway, taking the game seriously once more. Whose ass is he going to whoop today? Everyone's. Spam the bananas in the chat. Spam the bananas also for Index. Absolute legend for this beautiful interface. Thank you so much, Index. All right. Oh, excuse me. He said, "Can someone new win?" We have some new people win. Index said, "Found bugs and got ideas for updates. Like you cannot delete the first one you add. List is bugged. Buttons to make table larger for people to see, and button to send nudes to Hoff." That's a great one. Fahid said, "Index, you need some bug spray." Fahid said, we tied. Money said, "You were late. Pop-up button." Hoff said, "Rigged." Jashir said, "Nice." Fahid said, "Congrats, Waterfly. We got some banana spammed." Tony Rosa said, "JJ, what up?" With the red Megatron eyes in the thumbnail. Oh! Money said, "Smooth." We got a lot of banana spamming. I like it. Waterfly said, "I dedicate the win to Index." The Windex. Oh, whoa! The Windex! Holy shit! Mr. Robert said, "Waterfly being a gent." Hoff said, "Nothing more American than a retiree in New York." Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, "Waterfly pulled the prices right on me with the 10 cents. Yes, he did. I saw that. Index said, I have a bunch of ideas for it. Might even connect to API to auto pick winner when time is out. Binance has free one. I kind of like, I like the manual aspect. Leave a little bit of fun for me. What if I said you jumped me gourmet first? Ooh, ooh. There's deep lore happening in the chat right now. If you guys leave right after the daily close contest, you miss the deep lore. Then that's boring. Congratulations, Waterfly, once again for your victory. Absolute legend. Let me add him to our victory Word doc. Waterfly currently has, hold on, 6 wins. Now officially, once again, tied with Jay Shear 2.0. We have Fahid in first place with 11. Hoffs tied with Fahid with 11. Tyler in first place with 11. What's happening? I thought somebody was in first place again. Oh no, I'm sorry. I messed up Hoff's name. Okay, here we go. Did that again? Okay, Hoffs is in first place. Hoffs is in first place. What the hell? It still says 11. Hang on. Is everybody tied still again? I thought somebody was in first place again. What is it? What has happened? Today's the 15th. Hoffs and Tyler and Fahid. When did Fahid win last? Okay, so Fahid was in first place. Tyler and Hoffs tied again? It's a 3-way tie again? You guys suck, man. I thought that was done with. What is going on? Why do I feel like that was over? All right. I guess Fahid, Tyler, and Hoffs are tied again. If there's a 3-way sword fight. Who's next? I think Jay Shear was in second place. Or was it somebody else? Mr. Robbers has 5. Yeah, Jay Shear's in second place, tied with Waterfly now, both with 6. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Huh. Okay. We'll have to... So, I'm going to build a website soon, and we're going to have, like, actual rankings published. So, feel free to donate to the channel. Because I gotta, like, host a freaking website and stuff. But I'm kind of excited. I got all kinds of fun ideas. And with Index on my side, we'll be unstoppable. So, make sure you guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Tuesday. Let's go check on... Actually, let's give Waterfly his prize. This is a special one, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a drum roll in the chat for Waterfly's prize on Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, Waterfly is the winner of the daily close contest, and his prize is a beautiful, healthy male carrot. Congratulations, Waterfly. Enjoy your carrot. I'm assuming it has good fiber. I honestly don't know too much about the fiber contents of carrots, but I imagine it will be good for your bowels. So do enjoy. Congratulations once again on your victory. Bitcoin is currently trading at 83,455 and 14 cents. Looking good. Getting a little slumpy, a little dumpy. I would like to point out specifically today that Hoffs said that it was going to go up, and I said it was going to go down, and he said, "You're an idiot, you're stupid, and you're wrong, and I'm going to give you $100 if you end up being right." And it looks like I was right. So, my DMs are open. Waterfly said, "Is that carrot or Cheeto?" This is a carrot. It has not been peeled yet. It is up to you if you want to peel it or not. The choice is yours. Once the prize is passed on, I can't tell you what to do with it. Bitcoin dominance is chilling. ETH is chilling. Everything's it's still getting a little bit red. Yeah, total market cap fractal looking good. Sol, my brain wants to say that we're gonna bounce here, but that's just because I'm a permabull. I've been getting better at shorting, though. I will say that. I've been genuinely getting better at shorting. Index said this looks like my Pepe in winter. When did you took picture of it? Money said it reminds me of ginseng. We randomly at my work legit got like a 16-year-old ginseng root delivered for somebody else. And it was clearly expensive. And we tried to get a hold of the lady because it was like an eBay thing. And we were like, hey, you sent us the wrong thing. And I think that she had broken English or something. She insisted that we didn't receive anything incorrectly. And we never ordered, like, it wasn't us being sent something incorrect from her. She just sent it to us for some reason. And it was the weirdest thing. So we just have this, like, 16-year-old ginseng root. It's very odd. But yeah, it does look like ginseng. The carrot is like the ginseng is like the root that went to college and stuff. Carrot is like the root that like stayed in college on purpose just to party. Oh, it's horseradish? Yeah, isn't that? Oh, okay. That's ginger, isn't it? My bad. Are you sure that's not ginseng? Why is there a horseradish root emoji? That's so random. JJ, I think this carrot is growing. It could be. That's very possible. It's hopefully it doesn't experience as much shrinkage as Bitcoin is right now. Mortify said, I feel like JJ has a tattoo of that on his head. Oh yeah. In case anybody's unaware as well, the $1,000, within one stream head reveal resets every single stream, but I do feel the need to remind you guys of that. Also, I'm not going to be streaming on Friday because it's my daughter's birthday. So, if I do, it's going to be very, very late. Where's Chewy? How's Arrow? So we got a red dot confirmed. Bitcoin going down. Arrow is also going down. No confirmed red dots, but the RSI is almost oversold. Or at least it's past our halfway point, which is good, I suppose. A lot of the charts look like this. We got the W going into the M. And I'm kind of expecting a halfway point bounce. Because I'm more biased towards the bullish side. There's really no other reason besides that. The Heat said, so if you water it, it shrinks. What an odd plant. Tyler said it's illegal to harvest, actually. What is? Ginseng? I think wild ginseng is because people trespass and shit all the time. There's like a whole TV show about it, isn't there? Or there used to be. What a weird show. Who pitches these shows? Like, who on earth is like, we're going to go hunt for ginseng? And somebody at History Channel or whatever is like, yes, that's genius. Everyone and their brother's going to want to watch that. That's so random, dude. That is so random. Fahid said, what if you use boiled water? What happens, Waterfly? What happens? Yeah, everything's pretty chill. Very quiet. Silver's trying to do a thing. I don't know, it's weird when it goes up and then it just goes sideways. It's very odd. Money said trespassing in the US always amazed me. Dude, it's so bad. We have like whole Facebook groups and shit dedicated to like the trail cams of trespassers. It's so random. People like to go hunting and then they feel entitled to your land. They like so much so that they'll vandalize your property. It's the strangest thing, man. I think entitlement is the broader issue within the United States. Fahid said, can't even go to the U.S. anymore. So much harassment at the border. Jeez. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance, potential rejection here soon. I do think it's going to try and touch 64 again. But if it doesn't, I mean, this could be 3 hits to the upside. I was listening to the Lord of the Rings audiobook earlier, and I can't get that mindset out of my head now. I'm like, I'm in the Shire as we speak. Money said, here people can come on your land picking whatever fruit they want. Really? In the United States, you get shot. Jesse said, what does everyone think XRP is going down to? I would like to see it at least show some support at $2.
honestly, bear flag, I'm looking for at least 168. If it fully plays out the bear flag. If we're looking for like macro longer term, there's not a lot of support once you break below 183. And it did a little fake out rebound before, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that again and set up a nice little W. But if it gets weak there, if people get shaken out a little too much and you lose 157, then you're probably at least going down to 134. But he said I got my hunter's license and haven't even hunted yet. I don't even know what you need here anymore. I think you just need tags. Money said, the way you said it, I'm done. I mean, who the hell's going on your property to pick fruit? That's my fruit. I feel like that's fair. Yeah, XRP is an interesting case because there's a lot more to it than just the chart. There's the psychology, there's the people behind it. And it's a big ass group of people that are like hardcore believers. When he said like some woman is stealing my grandma's berries. Dude, I feel like old ladies can be really violent. They're like mean. You get two grandmas going up against one another, dude, it's over. You better watch the fuck out. It's scary, man. I can't imagine. And you know what freaks me out even more is apparently old folks' homes have like a big problem with sex. Imagine like grandma getting mad at grandpa because grandpa was like fooling around with like Betty 3 doors down while grandma was at bingo. And she noticed. She was like, I don't see Betty here today. And George weirdly wanted to stay in the flat. Damn. That's so fucked up. Mr. Roberts said, just got back from the shed. What'd I miss? But he'd said, Mr. Roberts, just stay in the shed. This market sucks. Waterfly said, AVAX going down. Let's go take a look at AVAX. I almost put AVAX in my thumbnail today. Ooh, AVAX is going down. I would like to point this out. I specified that today was going to be red. Nobody believed me. I want an apology. I want a formal apology from Hops. Money said grandma was like, just let her take it. We let the cat pee on them all the time. Oh no. Damn. Grandma's doing chemical warfare with that stupid Karen neighbor. That's freaking crazy. Grandma's like, oh no. Did you hear that Betty passed away last night? Everyone's like, what the fuck, Grandma? She's like, I poisoned the berries. Oh shit. She's like, what are they gonna do? Lock me up for life? Big deal. That's so dark. That's like that. There's a Jack Black movie about that guy. Oh, was it called Polka King? Yeah, the Polka King. The guy like was a murderer or something. It was the craziest thing. Is that the right one? The rise and fall of Pennsylvania polka sensation Jan Lewin, who ultimately fleeced millions. Okay, no, that's totally different. I'm sorry, that's a different story. Bernie's the one that I'm thinking of. Bernie is the one that I'm thinking of. Still Jack Black. Assistant funeral director Bernie Tide is one of the most beloved residents in the small Texas town of Carthage. Sunday school teacher, choir member, and creator of spectacular funerals, Bernie is a friend to everyone, including Marjorie Nugent, a rich but nasty widow. I think he kills her or something, whom no one else likes. When Marjorie is found shot to death and stuffed in a freezer, Bernie is charged with murder, and concerned Carthage citizens immediately spring to his defense. Yeah. More useless movie facts tonight. Index said, oh shit, I fell asleep. How long was I away? Is it morning? No, I wish. I hate Tuesdays so much, dude. Mr. Roberts said Tom Selleck's goat. That makes sense, but still, ew. Old folks' homes have STD breakouts quite often. Yeah, that's so crazy, dude. the old folks like single-handedly keeping the STD test market afloat. HQZ said, "Hello, welcome HQZ." We had just begun discussing sex in old folks' homes. In case you're interested, Money said, "Does anyone in the chat actually like their neighbors?" I don't mind mine. We have like some neighbors that we like and some neighbors that we don't. It's not as bad as it was. I remember it being when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I remember our neighbors sucked so bad. HQZ said, "Why charts go red?" A lot of bear flags, and red dots. Confirmed red dot. Excuse Waterfly's prize. He hasn't taken it yet. We got a confirmed red dot on Bitcoin on the 4-hour. We got a confirmed red dot on ETH on the 4-hour. We got a confirmed red dot on Sol on the 4-hour. We got a... What else do we got? Unconfirmed red dot on XRP on the 4-hour. We got a confirmed red dot on HBAR on the 4-hour. We got a confirmed red dot on Ondo on the 4-hour. Unconfirmed red dot on Render on the 4-hour. Confirmed on Dot. Confirmed on Cass. And I guess that's it. Yep. What if I said I hate my neighbors? HQZ said I'm not interested, but thanks. What if I said I hate my neighbors? Mr. Robert said, "Money. I have a good number of my neighbors. Our kids all grew up together. Nice." Yeah, my upstairs neighbors are great. My neighbor to my right is a bitch, but she's never home. Neighbor to the left, wonderful. They're all old people. And my neighbor to my left, she's a sweet old lady, and she's like dating, and she's always so excited. Like I'll pull in from work, and she'll like waddle up to my car, and she'll be like talking about her boyfriends and shit. I don't know. It's so cute. I fucking love old people. They're so happy, dude. They're so happy all the time. I should have kept my damn short open. I thought we were gonna bounce a little bit. What the fuck? Fucking boring. I didn't think we were gonna all play out all at once. HQZ said, "I say we take Mexico and make them learn English." Why? That's so random. Mr. Robert said, "Fahid, fair play. We'll hug it out and make up soon with the U.S." Yeah, that's true. What did Fahid say? America broke up with its neighbors? I don't think that's true. It's just tariffs, guys. Fuck me. This market's so gosh damn boring. It's so boring that I'm trying not to swear to make sure that my video gets the biggest possible reach. Mr. Robert said, "Fahid, fair play." Yep, I read that already. Yeah. A lot of confirmed red dots. Let's go to the higher time frame, see what's going on the daily. We also did not get through our articles yet. Yeah, I mean, we look good, man. We look good. Everyone's all bearish and stuff. Just we got a couple of wicks. We're going to retrace for a little bit. It's not a big deal. Look how this played out. We got big red, even bigger green. Big red, even bigger green. And then big green. Maybe even bigger red. And then it's going to do one of these. I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe we get a bounce at 80, like I said. A little retrace bounce. We could potentially wick down to 81-ish. Done it already. What if I said next presidency all goes back? Right. Money said, "I will be bearish for the whole year." What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, at this point, I'm at least going to probably wait until June. I don't know if Q2 looks good at all right now. It's kind of boring. Q2 looks boring. I'm happy I'm back to work. Not that I wasn't back to work. I was just choosing not to go to work. Which is a nice thing to be able to choose, I suppose. I feel bad because everyone's like, the economy is really bad and everyone's debt's like through the ceiling and, you know, Americans are struggling. And I'm like, fuck, I'm not struggling. Like for the first time in my life, I'm not struggling. I don't know. It makes you feel uncomfortable. because apparently everyone's struggling but me. And I don't know, is that gonna make me a target? Does that make me a bad person? I feel weird. It feels weird, man. It feels so weird. Definitely a state of mind kind of scenario. We got a couple more articles to go through. Honda to increase manufacturing in the United States, shifting production from Canada to Mexico. From Canada and Mexico, I'm sorry. We got JP Morgan CEO calls on U.S. to engage with China to end the trade war. That one I thought it was kind of funny. White House says President Trump is open to negotiating a trade deal with China. See, they're going to keep doing this back and forth, man. I'm telling you. President Trump considers banning Congress from trading stocks. That's never going to happen. He's just going to talk about it. And European Union likely to suspend resolution efforts with China on electric vehicle tariffs amid ongoing talks with the U.S. Oops, that's not supposed to be in here. That's awkward. HQZ said I'm not struggling. Good. Good. I hope nobody's struggling, dude. That sucks. Like, I was there up until very recently. We got another Ethereum L2 multi-sig exploit. ZK Sync team identifies compromised admin account that took control of 5 million worth of ZK tokens. The ZK Sync security team approximately 5 million worth of ZK tokens were stolen from a compromised admin account. User funds are safe, according to the team. See, the problem is that 5 million is going to get dumped, so user funds are safe, but the dollar amount, the value is going to go down. So I don't know, man. All these protocols are all not safe at all. We got a big one here, I think. Oh no, it's not big, my bad. We got Scott Bessett said the recent decline in U.S. Treasury market was driven by deleveraging, not foreign selling, citing increased foreign demand in last week's 10 and 30-year auctions. He noted there is no immediate need for action, but emphasized that the Treasury has tools available, including scaling up buybacks if necessary. Sounds like Bessett's already the acting Fed. There you go. Mohammed said, hello, ADA lover. Hello. ADA to 0. I mean, it's already at 0. It's a 0 point something. We got crypto in exchanges hit by Amazon AWS outage. Binance and KuCoin went down earlier, which is literally the epitome of centralization, which is why we keep our stuff off chain or on chain, off centralized exchanges. We got early signals hold assets, not cash, not debt. Auto loan applications rejecting is at a pretty 11-year high, which is crazy. I received an auto loan when I was 19 years old with a credit score, I'm not joking, of like 420. I don't know how or why. And the car obviously was repossessed a couple months later. So that shows you, I guess, how crazy it was back then. We got White House Press Secretary Leavitt. Relief is being considered for farmers. And then our last guy, DeFi, decentralized finance, now makes up 60% of crypto lending. Cool. I'm not sure what other type of crypto lending there is, but sure. Bitcoin is currently trading at 83,444 and 82 cents. Is this where we're getting the bounce? Because that's exactly where I was looking for it. Mohammed said Bitcoin to 25K in play. Then it will a la candle to 150K to 370K guaranteed. I don't know. I got fractals that say otherwise, but it is what it is. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. 25K I think is crazy. Mr. Robert said, Waterfly, to be honest, I hope we get our conservative government up here and the whole continent thrives for a decade. HQZ said, only thing I'm struggling with is blue balls. Money said, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Exactly. Waterfly said, glad I'm not a mod, lol. Yeah, we might be seeing a green shift in the market. I would love to see this bounce off of this purple trend line. That would be sick. Because this trend line goes back to, I bet you it's August of 2024. Yes, it is. Whoa. Every single coin has this August 2024 trend line. I will say we are due for a red dot. It's been a minute. Last one we got was March. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're okay for a little bit. So I would love to see this purple trend line hold. Even if we just chop, which as much as I just hated it and talked crap about chopping, if we just chop for the next couple of days and then go up for the remainder of April, I'll be happy. That's my bullish scenario. HQZ said, okay, I'm choosing blue balls. Duly noted. I had the most malicious thought earlier. Maybe it wasn't malicious. It was just I was thinking about it and I'm like, damn. This is did my stream rug? I was thinking about it with people and trading and stuff like that. I'm like, I feel like most folks would benefit from a life coach rather than like trading groups. And I don't mean that in a malicious way. I feel like the emotional aspect of trading is what gets people. And I think some kind of life coach therapy situation would help people trade better in the long run rather than trying to join a trading group, because everyone thinks the secret is you join the trading group, you pay attention, you do what they do, and then you win. And that's not the case. None of that. You can learn as much as possible. If you can't control your emotion, you're not going to be able to trade good. That's like bottom line. If you cannot get your emotions handled, you will suck at trading your entire life, forever. Mr. Robert said, JJ, my fractal for SPY that you put on can be erased now. LOL. I was widely wrong. Well, let's go look. I don't remember what that was. Is it wrong? Because we got a couple of them. I can scoot stuff. I don't mind to scoot. Mr. Roberts said the secret to trading is staying calm and visiting the shed. Yeah, actually, I took a little baby piece of edible. I don't know if it's doing anything for me right now, though. Full disclosure. But yeah, I wouldn't, I guess I don't want to delete these, because if we recouple, then that little deviation is kind of nothing. And compared to things that we've done in the past, I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit, now that I'm looking at this, I'm concerned that we're doing one of these, which everyone would freak out about. And I'm sure this is probably something similar like this is going to happen to us, because why wouldn't it? But holy crap, that would take so long. Okay, good. It looks like it's already a lot more. The faster move is more exciting because it gets over with quicker. Mr. Robert said, my fractal is the white one. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not still in play. I'm going to leave it up there, though, because there's no point in deleting it yet. If we get to, like, May, mid-May, and it's nowhere near it still, then we'll start to rethink our fractals on the S&P. Look at that volume spike. Whew. That's crazy. Muhammad said DCA is DEI in investing for those who bought the top. I disagree. Tom Selexout said, I love the training group videos where they are told to short, and then the next candle is raging green tongue. Damn, that's so bad. The most successful trading groups, I feel, are where, like, most of the folks get in late, and, like, the top 10% is like, we're opening a short right here, and then the other ones are like, okay, and they open the short, like, right here. But, like, because of the people talking about it, the price went down. Those 90% all push the price down, and then the 10% that got in right here, they sell, and then the price goes back up, and the 90% is like, oh man, I messed it up, and the 10% is like, hell yeah, we killed it, and they talk about it publicly, so that way the owner of the trading group is like, join my trading group, 10% of us win while 90% of us foots the bill. That shit cracks me up. It's so fucked up. It's literally, it's like a modern legal multi-level marketing scheme, which is the new version of a Ponzi scheme. Same exact concept. Crazy. Oh, okay. I gotta cash app my fiance really quick. Excuse me. Oops. Okay. Cool. Mr. Roberts said the volume is crazy for sure. Yeah, it really is. What if I said, can I put a picture of false god Muhammad in here? I don't know. Tom Selleck's Goat said pyramid scheme. Exactly. But it's funny because then the people actually stick around instead of like getting out because they know that they can continue to play the pyramid. Tom Selleck's Goat said, but they can't call them that anymore? Yeah, multi-level marketing. Muhammad said, we all know what happened to the last guy who drew a cartoon of Muhammad linking Ave to zero. What are you talking about? Congratulations, Waterfly, once again on your victory for the daily close contest. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Happy Tuesday. Not a whole lot going on, man. Not a whole lot going on. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and see what's going on. If there's any liquidations to be had in either direction. Yeah, there's a lot to the upside, man. I would not be surprised if we spike up pretty quick just to grab that. 86,369. Yeah, and then we got 85,602. And then what else? 84,836. And below, did we hit that? Ooh, we did actually. We hit a little bit of them. We got 83,163. Money said, wishing me to have happy yesterday. Oh, well. Happy whatever day it is for you. Happy tomorrow as well. Okay. Yeah, everything's choppy, boring, and quiet, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Super duper boring. We are getting that bounce, though. It does seem like we're getting that bounce. Let's go look at total crypto market cap. Okay. Oops. Actually, I kind of look better like that. Yep. Stole turning green, ETH turning green. Nice. Is Bitcoin next? Yeah, dominance is rejecting. Like I said, we got bearish divergence here too. HQZ said, can't wait for bull run summer. Yeah, that'll be nice. Mr. Roberts said, JJ, good people, I'm going back to some chores. Peace, y'all. Take it easy, Mr. Roberts. I appreciate you for joining us. I'm probably going to call it myself. 8:37. We've been going just over an hour. Yeah, not a whole lot going on. Bitcoin's trying to make up its mind. It's gonna do something fun as soon as I get off. And then if I try to get back on, it's gonna be boring again. So, probably gonna call it. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday for anybody in a different time zone. I will see you all tomorrow, and good night.